You think Warren Buffett is rich because he's the smartest guy in the room? Wrong. He's rich because he started investing when he was 10 years old and didn't die for 80 years. Today we're breaking down the psychology of money. And if you stay until the very end, I'll tell you the one word that makes poor people stay poor and rich people stay wealthy. This book isn't a math class. It's a mirror. Morgan Housel proves that finance is guided by behavior, not spreadsheets. And here's the gut punch that connects to everyone watching right now. No one is crazy. That guy who bought Dogecoin at the top and your grandpa who only trusts cash and a coffee can, you're both just playing a different game based on a different childhood. This is the line that will rewire your brain. Be careful who you praise and who you look down on. The book argues that success is often just luck dressed up in a suit, and failure is often risk wearing a dunce cap. You see a billionaire CEO and think, I should copy his morning routine. You don't see the thousands of guys who did the same routine and went bankrupt. Recognize luck in your own life, and you'll stop taking stupid risks trying to replicate someone else's. Here's the retention clip. Listen to this sentence. There is no reason to risk what you have and need for what you don't have and don't need. The book calls this the hardest financial skill, getting the goalpost to stop moving. If you can't define enough, your bank account number is just a scoreboard for an addiction to more. And that addiction? That's the direct line to losing it all. You want the cheat code? It's boring. The psychology of money isn't about picking stocks. It's about not touching the snowball. Buffett made 99% of his net worth after his 50th birthday. Why? Compounding is just staring at paint dry until you realize you own the wall. If you want to be attractive to the market, you have to be unattractive to the FOMO algorithm. This is the most mind-blowing connection in the entire book. When you see a Lamborghini, do you think, wow, that guy is cool? Wrong. You think, wow, if I had that car, people would think I'm cool. Wealth is what you don't see. The psychology shift is this. The rich person isn't the one with the Rolex, it's the one who could buy 10 Rolexes but decided to stay home instead. Real financial control is the freedom to say, nah, I'm good. So what's that one word from the beginning? The glue holding all this together? It's independence. The entire goal of this psychology is to wake up and do whatever the hell you want with your day. If you want to stop trading your time for stuff you don't need to impress people you don't like, smash that like button.